Hi, my name is John Gosman, and shalom to you. For centuries, billions of people have been placing their hands on the Bible and swearing, so help me God, believing that the Bible is the ultimate truth. Yet there's over 13,000 lies in the Bible. And today we'll be looking at the gigantic lie. In Genesis 6, some of the sons of Jehovah rebel against him, and they come down to earth and have children with the women of the earth. What is born from these women is a new species that is called the Nephilim, or giants. According to Jehovah, this brought wickedness upon the earth, and therefore he wanted to destroy this new species along with the wicked mankind, except 8 people. But along with the new species of Nephilim and mankind, he also wanted to kill some of the creatures. And the question is, why did he want to kill some of the creatures as well? According to the Tanakh, only the Creator, Jehovah, may create the messengers. And the messengers may only form the Nephilim with the women of the earth. Therefore, the Nephilim are the descendants of Jehovah. So the Nephilim are the children of Jehovah. But now we see Jehovah with double standards here. He doesn't kill the wicked Adam and Eve, but yet he wants to destroy this mankind and the Nephilim and also some creatures. What happened to the merciful Jehovah in the Garden of Eden? Straight after the flood, the gigantic lie starts. We see that Canaan has Nephilim descendants called Amorites. This is not supposed to have been possible. The 8 survivors of the flood were not supposed to be able to form Nephilim. So how come Canaan could form Nephilim when only the Creator or the Mighty One or the messengers could do that with the women of the earth? Canaan was just a mortal man. And for a mortal man to make a new species, you'd have to do that in a lab. Which means that Canaan must have been a scientist. The confusion and the lies continues in Numbers 13, verse 28. Here we find that Enoch also has descendants that are Nephilim. And all the way through to the time of David, there are several other tribes of Nephilim. Now, according to the Tanakh, you would have to come from the Creator, a Mighty One, a messenger, to be formed as a Nephilim. And in Canaan's case, you would have to be a scientist. What we do see in the Tanakh is that there was a change of the Nephilim from them being very tall in the beginning, and as they were formed, they were made shorter and shorter. This deliberate forming of different species to make them more human-like is exactly what we found with the Homo erectus up to the Homo sapiens, where there wasn't a creation or evolution, but a different forming of different species that were human-like until they formed the intelligent human type of person. We still find the giant genes amongst mankind. There are men and women that are 8 feet and taller than 8 or 9, 10 feet. Fortunately, we don't have that extreme beast-like behavior that the Nephilim had. Jehovah has another bash at killing the Nephilim hybrid species and the hybrid creatures by ordering Joshua to kill them in the promised land. But that fails again, proving that there's nothing special about Jehovah, and he lies again. As from the time of the flood, he promised to kill them. That was the cause of the flood, something as great as that, as big as a worldwide flood, to destroy these creatures and Nephilim species. And yet today, what do we see? If you look at the reptile, they're the only creatures that are made to hiss. But yet, you find that a cat, a domestic cat, and even some birds that hiss. If you look at the pupil of some of the domestic cats, you'll see they look no different to a reptile's pupil. And the bird's eye is closest to the eye of the reptile. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to seeing my video on explaining why a domestic cat does not kill the mouse or the bird, but watches it while it's stressing out and dies from a heart attack, when the natural behavior of the feline is to kill its prey as soon as possible. There's no big deal in forming a new human species or animal species. Ancient and modern man has been doing that for thousands of years. In fact, with the rollout of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, that is going to be taking place. What has been hidden from us for many, many years will be made public. So there's no big deal about Jehovah. Mortal man has now become like the mighty one. We have, and we can, form different species. The adversary of Jehovah is equal to him, and he's known as Anak in your Bible. So there's no real mighty thing about Jehovah being greater than anyone else. And this I'll reveal in other videos, more specific on who this Anak is. So what we do find out, that this gigantic lie, amongst many, many other lies, proves that the Bible is not the truth, as what billions used to believe. And if you want to stop being the flesh of the beast, subscribe to my videos. find out more about who the Supreme One is. Shalom.